beautiful.
Merida engineers, how are you doing?
Morning, guys. Today is a second attempt to reach Grlo Sokolovo. So I had 35 kilometers uphill, and I need to reach finish, and then back also 35 kilometers but downhill. That's a cold over there, plus 3 degrees on forecast. So I dressed warm, and I hope everything will be good. But in this case, what's the difference with last attempt? I have the external battery. So let's check how it works, what's capacity of this battery, and how long distance we can cover using it. So let's go. Today there's a marathon day in Podgorica, an annual and highly popular event here. However, I'm not a runner. I would at least learn to ride a bike. Let's talk a bit about the external battery. According to the manual, you need to activate it before starting your trip. It charges the main battery in the frame. Ideally, you will have an empty additional battery and a charged main one. Of course, you can use the main battery first, then plug in the additional battery. But this significantly reduces your usage time. Looks like it takes into account the load to the total capacity of the batteries. Now I realize why it's more objective to assess battery capacities in time rather than distance. Mountain roads deplete the battery rapidly. Also, I remember my last takeaway: avoid using the maximum mode for long distances, especially uphill. Going faster would help, but I can't pedal faster on uphill, so you just drain the battery faster. Overall, I mapped out this route before buying my first bike. I thought it would be cool to visit this place, a long ascent and a swift descent. But my ambitions collided with reality. Then I started practicing riding to the Medun town, a 500 meters ascent. I did it frequently for a year, preparing myself. That's a cold here, really chilly, and I think that's and a windy. So let's continue ride. We're still riding on the minimum level, so that's good. By the way, I use the UAV forecast application for weather assessment. It's designed for drone flight weather, but works well for regular rides. Quite accurate. That's a demon elevation. I'm over 1000 meters altitude already. 2 hours of my ride is left, is behind. I feel much better than the last time. Here where I gave up last time and started the descent back. Very beautiful, very beautiful. I'm impressed. So we have arrived. The view of the Albanian mountains is breathtaking. Tourists are scarce now, it's almost winter, but this village and the views are so picturesque. I'm in Kareta. I reached Grilo Sokolova. So sound. Need to fill up on water and head back.
Karita. That's my goal. Do you see? That's Skadar's Lake. It's, I don't know, 50 kilometers. Definitely 50 kilometers far from here.
And here's the cross, installed here by funds from an Albanian family that emigrated to the United States. Albanians are predominantly Muslims, and they put up the cross here in Montenegro. The view from here to Albania is symbolic in our wild world, where we often don't respect each other even when strangers. Let's ride ahead. Hellish descent.
You got eyes like summer sky. If your smile could kill or die. And now it starts to rain, so let's enjoy it. I can't believe that this is real. And the way you make me feel, you make me wanna sing, and so I do. So if you want, I'll be right there. Anything you want for you, my sweetheart. I'll be by your side, and when I do get to see your smile, I'm up in the clouds and now we're apart. It will take a little longer to get you off my mind tonight. You keep telling me you're shy. If smile could kill or die, there's no need to rush. If something is meant to be, I really felt for you, and I want you to be mine. 'Cause you make me wanna sing, and so I do.
Once more uphill. Actually, that's the last one.
Sweetheart, I'll be by your side, and when I do get to see your smile, I'm up in the clouds and now we're apart. It will take a little longer to get you off my mind tonight. When the sky is cloudy, we just climb right in. You are all I want more than everything.
Beautiful.
When I'm here with you, I was standing waiting just for you.
So guys, I'm back. I have a lot of complaints that I want to share with you. But I gonna record it for you tomorrow. I think
about the battery range. My external battery drained at 22 kilometers of uphill. Then I reached my destination and came back. Total distance is 77 kilometers. Ascent is over 1600 meters. And I have a 25% inner battery left. Yes, hurts. So guys, let's go. Let's start from positive. I reached without any troubles, covering 71 kilometers with an elevation gain of over 1600 meters. I did well. Now let's talk about negatives. Thanks God I'm doing this content in English, and very polite. If I had done this video in native language, you would have been impressed by the colorful idiomas. First one, I knew about this and mentioned it in one of the previous videos. The bike battery is incorrectly displayed of the Garmin Edge Explorer 2 computer. As soon as my external battery ran out, my computer showed that the bike was discharged, and this message just wouldn't disappear from the screen. It has freezed. I couldn't switch anything. I have to reboot Garmin, but then my track would be saved, and I just didn't touch it. Using the phone like a fool, I was looking for a way in the village near the mountain. In general, I need to think about what to do with this. I couldn't find a way to remove the reminder about the sensor's discharge. Only one option: to disconnect the bike to Garmin if you figure out to drain your battery during this ride. Indeed, this for any rides. I've already chatted with Garmin, and I'm recognized that I'm not alone, and it's a fail. The next one, look here. This is the battery mount. It's narrow and you can hang anything else there except the battery. The cage mount is too close. The battery has a short wire. You can't hang anything above it either the battery or water. Merida engineers, how are you doing? How it's supposed to be? I found the solution. Ordered an adapter that will allow me to hang the bottle mount a bit higher. And the last point, that's not negative, that's I asking you. So guys, if you have an experience carrying a drone on a bike, where did you put it? In what form? Share your experience, please. I need to find a way to deploy the drone as quickly as possible. The original bag on the handlebar is not a good option. I have to take it off and then pack it back. Not very suitable for quick shots. Share your experience, please. I will be grateful. That's how it is. So guys, subscribe, thumbs up, like, leave your questions, comments. I appreciate our communications. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.